What up, chat? Long time no see. How y'all doing? Ronnie, thank you for the 10 months as a member on YouTube. Appreciate it. What's up, Twitch chat? How you guys doing? What's up, YouTube chat? How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing great. Long time no see, man. Well, Krosky been having some issues with my PC the last, like, 3-4 days. But we got it all going again. Let's see what won the poll on YouTube. What do we got here? Whitetail, of course. Whitetail win. Who would have thunk it? So I guess we're going whitetail to start out, and then we'll probably go for something else later in the stream. So don't worry, guys. If you didn't want to watch whitetail, we're going to have more than whitetail today. For sure. And I didn't give up on the fox grind, Garrett. I never really got fully into it. It's just kind of always been a off and on thing because I hate fox grinding so much. Foxes suck. They absolutely suck. By the way, this whitetail grinds at 376 kills, so, you know, getting close to 400 kills on that. Hopefully we can get it quick. Hopefully we can pop something crazy. Whitetail loadout, boom. Get to 11, there we go. How come you only grind whitetail on Leighton? Because I like Leighton better than Rev. I do have a Rev grind, though, on my Great One Before Level 60 account, which I do plan to record an episode of that today. Oh, gosh, dude, I'm using the proper weapon. What? Scarecrow using the proper weapon? That community challenge changed me. The community challenge changed me, man. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing very good. Love that Rooster's doing a grind. Oh, me too. It's super cool. I'm glad that I got him into grinding a little bit. You guys probably saw it in the video, but we were chatting in the video, and you know, he was saying that he just didn't enjoy Call of the Wild like he used to. And grinding has made it fun for him again. So that's pretty cool. Doan, thank you for the 24 months as a member. Really appreciate it. Welcome back, dude. Go for lion phase. Go for lion. Lions are always a lot of fun. Connor, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. If you had one great one to add, what would it be? If I could add one great one to the game, it would be a Great One Rocky Elk. 100%. What's up, Epic Airsoft and football player? How you guys doing? Gosh, this thing ran a long ways. His buddies are over there. Oh, Lord. What's up, Lucas? How's it going? Great One Elk would be insane. I know, right? It would be nuts. Scarecrow, watch your videos on YouTube, but could never comment on videos or live. Been watching you for years. I'm a huge fan. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Any members vids coming soon? Possibly. I didn't have a chance to record anything the last few days because I was dealing with like high CPU temperatures and a whole bunch of other things because of some mistakes by me. If you guys have not seen my community tab post talking about the whole thing. Ooh, that's a 3. Essentially, my computer's been having some issues with blue screening. And I thought to myself, like, okay, this is the blue screening is like a CPU related one because it says clock watchdog timeout, which indicates an issue with the CPU communications with the motherboard, I believe. So I decided, you know what, maybe my CPU is just overheating, or maybe, you know, something like that. Maybe it's overheating. Maybe when I applied the thermal paste a few months ago, it just wasn't as good as it could have been, right? So I decided to myself, you know what, I'm going to replace the thermal paste. So I take the cooler off of my CPU, take it out of the seat, and, ooh, that's a big boy. And I reapply the thermal paste, clamp it back down, screw the cooler back in, but it was still running really hot. And, you know, online right now, there is a very mixed bag of different ways people say you should apply your thermal paste. So I was following like the one that seemed like it was the most popular and had the best feedback or whatever. Turns out it was way too much paste, but it was still running really hot. And on top of it, one of the like screw posts was weakening on the cooler because apparently I was doing it wrong. See, I had never done like an AIO before until this PC, and I had never replaced the paste until recently. But I didn't realize that you needed to like screw them down in a specific order and like a little bit at a time to evenly distribute the pressure. And so like an idiot, I just screwed the one post in all the way, then screwed the other all the way. And that was a bad idea because it weakened one of them and eventually it just snapped. So I went to the store because I was thinking to myself, you know, I've been having issues with my PC, so maybe it's just time that I upgrade my PC. And so I went there to see if they had any like higher end PCs than what I've got. Went to Best Buy and a couple other places. Nothing. Everybody was sold out. But I did find a new liquid cooler, new AIO. So I ended up buying that and I was going to install it. Then I realized how much of a annoying process it would have been to like replace everything in there. Like the way they set it up when I bought this PC was pretty crazy cable managed and stuff. Like it's all bunched up together. It would have taken so long to take it out and put a new one in. And so temporarily I just took the posts from the one I bought and put them in the motherboard so that I'd have something. But they were a little longer, so they didn't have as much tension. So I was still getting bad temperatures on the CPU. Monochrome, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Got my second fallow last night. Mickey Mouse Rack, Fabled Silver. Nice. And Liam, thank you for the bits. Appreciate the bits over on Twitch. Thank you, dude. But yeah, so I temporarily put those posts in and ordered some new ones. Ended up getting some new ones ordered. They arrived. Reinstalled everything. Or not reinstalled, but you know what I mean. Well, yeah, I guess it's technically installing still because you're installing like parts into the PC. Yeah, reinstalled everything, reapplied thermal paste, all that stuff. And it was still running hot. It was still running hot, so I took it apart again. Redid the thermal paste again. Went to boot up. And didn't get any picture at all. Like, it just... nothing. And this actually happened the first day, too. I just forgot to mention it. But yeah, absolutely no display popped up. And then I realized, oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to plug in the cable to the GPU. So I took it apart again, plugged in the GPU. Or took the side panel off, plugged in the GPU. Then I went ahead and fired it back up. And it wouldn't boot into Windows. It went straight to the BIOS. And none of my SSDs were showing up in the list of boot drives. And so I called Draytalk. I was freaking out like, what the heck happened, man? Did I break something while I was putting this cooler back in? Or like taking the posts out and replacing them with the new ones? Did I bump something and break it or what? And so after a bunch of troubleshooting, we finally figured out that the whole reason it wouldn't show my SSDs was because somewhere in the process, my motherboard had switched over from CSM mode to UEFI mode. And so it was only recognizing UEFI compatible drives. And so we switched it back over to CSM. Boom, everything showed up again. I was able to boot the PC up. Temps were still a little bit hot. And it turns out it was because we used slightly too much paste. And so I went back to the old just like pea-size amount of thermal paste in the middle, booted her back up again, and boom, things were running fine finally. But the most like panicking 2-3 days I've had in a while, man, it was brutal. I spent about 13 to 15 hours troubleshooting my PC over the course of 2 days. Like, it's just insane. And now I've got like a random liquid cooler that I'm not even using. I guess I'll save it for an upgrade or like my wife whenever we build her a PC. But my gosh. Oh, man. It's been a wild few days. I'm so happy to be back streaming. Because I was not able to make any content during that time because the temperatures were just running way too hot. I'm so happy we're back in business, chat. Appreciate it, Connor. What GPU do I have? It's a 4070. The good old RTX 4070. Hi, Rooster. I am Scarecrow, good sir. What does he mean PC is fixed? I'm confused. Oh, my PC was broken for the last few days, Kimberly. Hey, Hunters, what's up, dude? Just killed a 233 female ruse. She was a silver. Nice. The ruse are fun. I like them. Smoking these whitetail left and right. Yeah, hi, Rooster. Wow, dude. Come on, bro. Liam, thank you for the 100 bits again. Really appreciate it, bro. Colton, thank you for the membership. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, exclusive videos, etc., etc. Thank you, dude. I might at some time, at some point, Cosette. I might. Yeah, it's good to be back, Derek. Glad to be back. How do you kill a 273 buck and don't tax it? Because I have 1,686 diamond whitetail. I really only tax the 275s at this point. Or rares, or great ones, of course. Or just super wonky, broken-looking deer. Yo, what's up, Liam? How you doing? Yeah, if I taxed every 273, I'd have like 100 diamond whitetail that aren't even going to get put in a lodge because I don't have the space for them. What's up? I like guns. Bro, what is considered good HM for red deer? For red deer, well, really for any species, if you're getting a diamond every 30 kills or better, that's good HM. Great HM would be like a diamond every 15 kills or better. I guess you could also consider 20 kills or better. Pretty great HM also. Extreme HM would be if you get it to a point where, like, you're getting a diamond every 10 kills or less, right? Like, as long as you're getting a diamond every 30 kills or sooner, that's pretty good HM, you know? That's at the point where you're going to start noticing a massive difference in terms of the trophies you're getting. How to get HM? HM is just like a grinding method. It's just the name for a grinding method. Essentially what you do is you load up the majority of your map with low-level animals. And then the remaining ones you're shooting will spawn as giants more often. So for example, for my whitetail, I have 71 drink zones for whitetail. I only hunt 11 of them. The other 60 have all level 1 bucks. And that took, you know, hundreds of hours of just like shooting all those deer until they respawned as level 1s. So it's not a quick process, but man, it's so insane once you get it going. I guess it's not hundreds of hours to get like good HM. It was more like 50 to 80 hours of grinding to get like the 1 in 30 kill mark for diamonds. And then I, of course, wasn't satisfied with that, so I took it even further. You want to bag a massive buck on Revontuli? Yeah, Revontuli's a fun map to hunt. Definitely some biggins there. It's really whichever one you want to go for, darn. I don't have to answer every question. Like, the moderators already answered you. Jenna already gave you an answer. And Jenna's going to give you the same answer that I would have gave you. My moderators know me very well, so they're going to know exactly what I would think there. And that is also something, you know, got to mention. If you ask a question and you didn't hear me reply to it, check the chat, see if anybody else answered. There's tons of helpful people in the community. So even if I don't see your message, somebody in the chat probably saw it. Whether it's a moderator, a member, or, you know, anybody. Why don't you grind Revontuli? I like Leighton better. The deer are more consistent with the respawns, in my experience. And you only have to search half the map to find your zones, whereas Rev, you gotta search 3/4. What's your most wanted animal in Call of the Wild? The Pierre David's deer all the way, brother. I love that thing. It's like one of the most unique and wonky, crazy-looking deer in the world. Where's Great One 4 level 60? It'll be coming back soon. Had to take a break from it because of all the collaborations and stuff I've been doing recently. And also the new update happened, so I haven't been on that account since the new update. And then my PC had issues for the last 3 days, so I haven't had a chance to do any recording really on that type of a series, but we're getting back to it, I promise. I'm going to record an episode of Great One Before Level 60 right after this stream is done. I promise. And maybe a couple other videos too, we'll see. It does, Ronnie. That's the other thing about Layton is it's got that nostalgia factor. It's one of the maps we all started on when the game first came out. So, I mean, if you're an OG player, you've spent a lot of time on Layton. So it just feels good. You might need to refresh your page, Big Buck Hunt. I think it's reading wrong. What's the easiest Great One for starters? Probably the fallow deer. It's pretty easy to get into. That's a solid buckaroo. Eat my 300 round. Nah, it's no worries, Jenna. No worries. Like I've told you before, no pressure. Do what you can. Don't feel like you're forced to do everything. What's up, Blake? How's it going? Yeah, Lady Legend's a friend of mine, country boy. I talk to Lady every once in a while. Smoke! Demolish that poor thing. Nice, Jareth. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Brendan. Yo, Thunder. It's been good, dude. It's been good. I used to, Sans. I hunted as a kid, but haven't had the time recently. Fallow aren't easy for me. Both my grinds have been over 3,600 kills. I mean, that's just luck of the draw, man. Fallow are one of the easiest to set up for, and they give short grinds at a higher rate than most species do. But there's always going to be people that get bad luck. I mean, look at how many quick grinds other people have had for bears, but my first bear grind was 8,300 kills. Just the luck of the draw sometimes. Appreciate it, Colton. Hope you're doing good. How many comments have you had that are you and Rooster sound the same? More than there should be, because we don't. We don't sound the same. There's similarities in tone, but we don't sound the same. We even talk different. I don't know how people get us confused. I mean, I guess maybe if you were listening through a phone speaker, maybe. But I feel like we talk completely different. Smoke! Can you please do a red deer grind? We might at some point. The thing is, I've already got every single Great One red deer rack that's possible. The only thing I'm missing from red deer is a 280 plus scoring Great One and a diamond melanistic. That's the only thing I'm missing for the red deer, so I just haven't really hunted them a lot recently. Although I gotta say, they are one of the most fun hunts to do. I do like hunting them, so I'm sure we'll go back at some point. But right now, we're grinding for some of the stuff we don't have. Like, we're going for the typical rack, Great One whitetail right now, and then we'd also like to get more mochas for the fallow deer. I'd really like to get my spirit bear finally, because we don't have a spirit bear. Like, there's still some stuff I don't have that I'd like to get, whereas red deer, I've got almost everything. You need to do more vids with Flinter? It's possible it could happen someday. What's up? I'm looking outdoors. Giving you flashbacks for the bears. Oof. Bears were brutal at the beginning, man. No, I haven't done all the missions on Layton. There's only, one mission line that I've completed completely. And that was Tiabaroa, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the only one I've finished. Nothing there. Can you go on PC with an Xbox controller? Yes, you can use a controller on the PC version of the game. Depending on what type of controller you have, though, it may require an adapter to get it to work with the PC. Like, if you have a wireless Xbox controller, I think you would need to get some kind of adapter so that it would be able to, like, actually connect to it. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it uses Bluetooth. I'm not 100% sure, because I've always used wired controllers for my PC. How many more great ones till you quit Call of the Wild? Well, I don't ever plan on quitting Call of the Wild unless the game just ceases to exist. So, I mean, we could get hundreds of great ones in the next 10 years, you know? You never know. Nice, Warhub. You're lucky, man. You're lucky. I want one of those so bad. What's my favorite animal to hunt? Mine's the whitetail. I'd say that's the same for me, Fly Egg. Whitetail are just too much fun. Like, even though when you take a look at them, the antlers for the majority of them are not that good looking or realistic. But there's just something addicting about hunting the whitetail. Like, I wonder if part of it's just because the great one whitetail looks so good. But man, whitetail are just a blast. Caitlin with the 36 months diamond badge in the building. Let's go, Caitlin. Diamond badge in the freaking building. Holy crap. Joining the Diamond Club crew. Woo. Crazy. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, great ones are one of those things where you really got to be like focusing them, Brendan, and like using the best strategies possible to get a lot of them. There is possibilities of just stumbling across one when hunting normally, but it's very rare. What's your biggest whitetail that you have? So for diamond, it would be a 291, but they actually can't reach that score anymore. It was back before they lowered the scores for whitetail. But that's my biggest whitetail. If we think of great ones, I think it's like 643, something like that for a big rack one. Oh my gosh, Space. That's a lot of kills. Holy crap. I don't remember what I called. I probably called like 2 or 3K or something. Favorite animal hunt is either whitetail or eastern gray kangaroo. Yeah, kangaroo are fun too. I have enjoyed them a little bit from time to time. Yeah, the whitetail diamonds are cool. It's just very unrealistic that every level, every like mid-size level 2 and above is an 8x8 for whitetail. It's kind of crazy. If you saw an 8x8 in real life, that'd be a once-in-a-lifetime buck. You'd be freaking out. But in Call of the Wild, it's like, yeah, it's a normal buck. How do I make a lot of money in Call of the Wild? I'm poor. I would say one of the best ways is to grind red deer. You know, set up tents on red deer zones, just slaughter as many red deer as you can. That's always a fun way. If you want to go with a more casual way that doesn't require setup, you could go hunt crocodiles on Australia. Rooster deer on Australia are also quite good if you're, you know, tenting up on them and grinding. Bears can be really good if you are willing to set up a grind for them. You know what I should do, guys? I should make an updated video talking about like 5 money-making methods or something. It's been a long time since I've done a video like that, and we get questions about it so often that I feel like I should just make a money-making guide video. Think I would pass out if I saw an 8x8 piebald in real life? Exactly. Like, it needs to be rare in the game to mimic that kind of like real life experience. Make it so we can get 5x5 diamonds, please. Like mass heavy, super wide 5x5s. Oh, that'd be so nice. Make the 8x8s reserved for just the big rack or something. I wish that the majority of whitetail were, you know, like between 3x3 or like 2x2 and 5x5. 2x2 and 5x5 for like most normal deer. And then the diamonds could be like, small rack could be like a big 5x5. And then we could have a 6x6, a 7x7, and an 8x8 for all the diamond racks. That'd be really sick, I think. Hopefully they revamp them sometime. Yeah, exactly, Warhub. The, well, not whitetail. The red deer give lots of money. So much money. Thank you, Fly Egg. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Diamond with drop times would be sick, man. Yeah, I hope they give them drop times someday, but I mean, we've gone years and years without that, so I don't have my hopes too high. But hey, man, hopefully someday. Yo, what's up, Whitetail and Wild? How you doing? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. How to deal with inconsistent / late respawns. Well, the thing about it is there's so many causes of that I need to know more info than just that. Like, what species are you hunting? How many of them are you shooting per run? How long does it take from the first zone to the last zone? Because like all those different factors will kind of change what I'm going to give you as advice. Because it can be quite different from one species to another, and depending on what species it is, you may need to kill more or less of them to get your consistency. Also, how early or late are you in the grind can also affect. Like for whitetail, the earlier in the grind you are, the less consistent they're going to be. The later in the grind you are, the more you like understand your herds and where the respawns go, you know, the more consistent you'll be able to get them. There's a lot of factors that go into it. J-Master. What's my least favorite animal in the game? Lynx. I don't even have to think about that one. Just lynx. I've had such awful luck with lynx in the past. Like, I love the way the lynx look. I love them as a species, but I hate them at the same time. What's up, Volt? How's it going? Why do moderators get ads? That is kind of wild that moderators on Twitch get ads as well, but subscribers don't. Honestly, that's what Twitch should do, man. The moderators shouldn't get ads because they need to be able to see what's going on in relation to what the chat's doing. Panda, thank you for the 32 months, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Lynx are really, really annoying. I agree. They're tough to get a diamond of. They troll a lot as well. And they're so spooky and tiny. Like, they spook so easily. Yeah, I've talked to KG recently, Joe. He's just been really busy recently. We've been trying to figure stuff out, but he's just been very busy. And I've been pretty busy the last few days as well. Don't worry, we'll do some more stuff in the future with KG. Just gonna have to wait until he's got like a few days free. Roos suck for trolls? They do. They troll a lot. Same with Roosadeer. And caribou / reindeer. They need more red deer great ones. I agree. Give us more furs. Come on. Fun fact, if a herd of whitetail has 3 males, 2 females, there won't be any more respawns. Same if there's 4 females and 1 male, no respawns. I don't know about the 3 males and 2 females. I get all of my respawns back in those zones, Panda. But the, like, when there's only 1 male, yes, those usually don't get respawns. The main one, though, that's the most consistent with not getting respawns is if it's the 6 females and then a few males, like those massive herds, they never get their respawns back. Like, once you shoot the males, they're gone. Holy, Toxic with the gifted tier 1 to Volt. Thank you, Toxic. Appreciate that. What's your favorite piebald animal? Ooh, my favorite piebald animal. I don't know. See, there's a lot of really pretty piebalds in the game. I don't even know if I can pick, like... I feel like there's too many good-looking piebalds nowadays. Like, the last few reserves have came with some of the prettiest piebalds we've ever seen in Call of the Wild. I just don't think I can pick now. They're just so pretty. Nice, Sakura. Nice. Oh, you like the Nil guy, Whitetail and Wild? What's up, K-Mac? Ooh, that's a diamond. Yeah, piebald rosies are pretty. Roadier's got to be one of my favorites, the more I think about it. And also Sambar and Rusideer. I really like their piebalds. Crocodiles and Gator piebalds look phenomenal, too. There's definitely more I'm forgetting, though. There's just too many that are good. Hey, you never know, Sea-Docs. You never know. Rooster and I have been talking about possibly doing a couple non-Call of the Wild games at some point. So you never know. Maybe soon. We'll have to see. Nothing there. And up to the next lake we go. Guys, it's already been 35 minutes. Time is flying by. I guess I'm just so happy to be back. Yeah, it's working, Jivers. So it took like close to 15 hours over the course of a few days to get it to work, but it's working. It's finally working. If you want, Jivers, I'll hop in chat later and explain the whole thing to you, because it would take me probably like 5 to 10 minutes to explain the whole situation. It was bad, though. My gosh, I've never been so stressed out in my life. You guys might think to yourself, like, it's just a PC, Scarecrow. Why were you stressed out so bad? I mean, it's literally my career. I need this PC running. When a PC just dies on you, it's like, oh gosh, am I going to be able to stream anytime in the next week or two? Like, it was terrifying. Especially like when that like screw post snapped off of the motherboard. I thought it was built-in pieces of the motherboard, but it turns out that thankfully they come with the cooler and you just screw them into the motherboard. So it could have been way worse than it was. I'm just so happy everything's working again. Makes me so like grateful and thankful for what I've got. Because you don't realize, like, sometimes you don't realize like how well you have things until something disastrous happens like that. Oh gosh. We're out. Okay. That was terrifying. All right, Jivers. Yeah, once the stream's done, I'll pop in chat briefly and we can chat and stuff. No, it's not going to mess up your grind, Rundauchi. It's just likely going to respawn, you know, in another zone or something. Just pay attention to where it respawns and you should be fine. We're smoking all the deer. Have you ever got a great one, Fox? Nah, I've killed like 400 of them and no great one. I don't really like fox hunting, so it's kind of just going to be one of those great ones that we kind of get it whenever we get it. I'm not too, like, pressed to go get it immediately. At this point in my time on YouTube and playing Call of the Wild and stuff, I've kind of just got to the point where I'm not going to force myself to do something if I don't enjoy it. Like, I used to force myself to do, like, you know, whatever crazy grind it was. Like, for example, when Moose first came out, man, I went, like, 12 or 13 hours on the first day hunting moose on Medved. And then, like, 10 hours for the next 2 or 3 days as well. But I just couldn't do that nowadays. On something like, if I'm not enjoying the setup of it, I just can't force myself to do it. And I feel like content ends up being better when you're enjoying what you're doing too. Which is why we're hunting, you know, whitetail right now. What fabled fur types do you have on your Great One fallow deer? I've got all of the furs for fallow deer. I've got all the furs for the fallow. However, I only have one of the mocha. It's the only one that I don't have at least 2 of. And it's my favorite, so I'd like to get some more mochas. I would not mind that at all. Oh, and also, divers, aside from all the PC chat, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Next Great One Crow messes up, he'll get so mad he'll eat his PC. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, we could mess up a great one. You never know. That could happen, I suppose. Oh, I saw something. There's another buck. How come I'm just now seeing you, bro? There he is. He didn't even spook because he's so far away from the others. Love to see it. Fallow grind soon confirmed. We just did a fallow grind, Volt. We got a Great One fallow like a week and a half ago, I think. We'll be doing more for sure, though. Mocha's definitely the hardest to get. I mean, for me, apparently. But not for Caitlin or for my brother Johnny. Like, they get mochas left and right, I swear. It's like the most common one for them. Or one of the most common ones. But I can't get them for the life of me. LB, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I talk with you in Discord? That's not really how it works. I really only talk to people in Discord if they're like a close friend of mine. And also, I will not really get into... I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I don't talk to anybody that's under 18 for obvious reasons. Except for, like, very, very few exceptions when it's in, like, a larger group stream or something. But, yeah. I don't talk with just anybody. But I do appreciate the support. Getting bored of Call of the Wild? Can you give me a way to kind of make it more fun? I'll tell you the way that I would make it more fun, Cole Fultz. Try hunting differently. Like, try hunting in a different way. Like, if whatever you're doing is boring you, switch it up. That is the biggest way to keep yourself interested. And if switching it up doesn't work, maybe it's time to take, like, a week break or something, play something else, then come back and see if you enjoy it again. Like, for example, Brewster... He's pretty much his entire time playing Call of the Wild has only done like roaming hunts where you pick a direction, walk in it, and hunt whatever you see. And he was getting really bored of that. But recently I taught him how to do grinding, and he's once again absolutely loving Call of the Wild. Sometimes you just need a change of pace. Bro doesn't need that rep. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Volt. Why do you leave the game sometimes? It's to get the animals back in their zone. Whenever you shoot a couple of bucks out of a herd, the rest of the herd will stay nervous for like 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know the exact time, but around there. So going to the main menu forces them to be calm again. It gets them out of the nervous state, which makes it so they'll come back to their zone faster than if you were to just wait the whole timer out. I'm multiplayer a lot, so I don't get bored so far. Yeah, multiplayer can definitely make things exciting. That's another thing, you know, if you're grinding or doing free roaming hunts, multiplayer can definitely spice things up, especially when you're trying to make sure nobody's going to steal your trophies or hack you. Great, dude. Ooh, he kind of thick.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
Nice. That was a big boy. That's for sure diamond. That's gotta be a diamond. No way it's not. Boom, 269. Dude, every diamond except one today has been a max weight. We've had 3 max weights and then a diamond level 2, I think. It's been a day and a half. We've been doing good today. How many great ones do I want at the end of the year? I'd like to hit 125 or 120 if possible. I think 120 is a good little sweet spot. Although, you know what? It really depends on if we get a new great one in June. If we get a new great one in June, then I very easily could hit 125 because you guys already know I'm going to be grinding the crap out of whatever they add. Just like I did for the pheasants. There's our little bucks. Yeah, true. It would have been awkward if I did the whole, like, it's a cheeky little diamond and it somehow trolled. Would have been wild. Also, that is a confusing sentence if you read it out loud, Volt. Your pre-cheeky diamond did it. If it wasn't a diamond, that would be awkward. Like, oh my gosh. The diamond did it if it... That is like a wild section of the sentence. Diamond did it if it... It if it? It if it? It if it. Wow. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. What do you think the next map will be? Well, we know from the winter preview that it's going to be a snow map. Question at that point is just like, what type of snow map? And honestly, I have no clue. I feel like it's got to be some type of like... either a White Rime type of map from Classic or possibly a British Columbia map. I feel like those are the most likely options. But it could be something else. I'd love a British Columbia map, so we're going to hope that it's that. Yeah, I think so too, Big Block. British Columbia seems like a pretty likely option. Good old BC, man. You should do a Rocky Mountain elk grind. I've actually done one in the past, Chase. And I'm set up for bears right now on Silver Ridge, so probably won't set up a full grind for Rocky Elk anytime soon. Definitely, Volt. Definitely. Kidding. I'm not Nate. I'm not Nate, okay? What animals would be on that map? So for British Columbia, man, they could do like... They could do doll sheep, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They could do Roosevelt elk. They could do black-tailed deer. You know, stuff like that, which is the main reason I'd like it. Doll sheep and blacktail and Roosevelts would be the main reason I'd want a BC map. Clipped. Do it. Clip it. Show it to Nate. I saw Nate was streaming earlier. I didn't get a chance to watch it because me, Johnny, and Dre Talk were all watching the Monster Jam event. But I saw Nate was doing his little whitetail grind earlier. Hopefully he got something good on it. Is there a Sweden map I haven't played in half a year? I don't know. See, I originally thought that Hirsch was Sweden, but I guess it's not. So if Hirsch isn't Sweden, then no, we don't have a Sweden map. He didn't get anything too exciting. Gotcha, Jivers. Okay. When is he going to get his great one, man? It's been a very long grind for poor Nate. I mean, he's got 2 super rares on the grind, so I guess he can't really complain, but where's his great one, bro? Hirschfelden's in Europe? Yeah, yeah. How many channel points do I have to save to get you to do a fox grind on stream? I don't know, Volt. Because, like, the reason I don't stream the fox grind is because I feel like it's a boring grind to watch. Because there's not much action happening. But, I mean, maybe second half of this stream, we can do a little fox hunting. And, you know, see what you guys think of it. Obviously, if it gets too boring, we can always switch it back up. But I guess we can try a little bit of fox hunting later. It has been weeks since I've shot fox. Actually, no, it hasn't. Last time I shot fox was during early access for the weapon pack. I didn't post that video, though, because the video kind of sucked. It was very rushed. It was very rushed because of how little, like, time we had to do stuff. I ended up just scrapping that video. But I did shoot like 20 or 30 foxes with the SKS. So I guess we could do a little stream on it. I'm probably not going to use the Reaper. Bullet drops too much for such a tiny target. At least until I start memorizing the bullet drop patterns more. You think it's going to be a great one, Reindeer? I doubt it, but who knows, man. Oh, what the heck, dude? Major frame drop. Major frame drop. Major frame drop. We're back, though. Internet pooped out for 2 seconds, chat. Refresh the stream if you're having issues. Because we're back now. Refresh stream if you're having issues. There we go. Refresh the stream if you're lagging, chat. Okay, it's not my CPU temps throttling stuff where it's 60 Celsius. That's fine. It's my internet then. It was definitely my internet. My internet took a little dump quick right there. Nah, it's not the PC, Volt. It's my internet being garbage. It's just part of being an Xfinity user, man. It's part of the... It's a feature. Frame drops are a feature when you're an Xfinity buyer. I think at this point, I'm definitely going to have to switch internet providers at some point. I use Ethernet. It's like a pretty high-end Ethernet cord as well, so it should be fine. It's just Xfinity. 100%. It's just them. They've been known to have kind of like inconsistent internet from time to time. and like throttling people and stuff as far as I've heard. Don't quote me on that. But I think they've had that type of stuff before. Gotta go Starlink? Nah, they don't give high enough internet speeds for me. Starlink does not offer high enough speeds around here. I need, like, you know, massive upload speed, which Starlink just doesn't do. What happened to your PC? Okay, so I explained the whole story earlier today, Braden, like at the beginning of the stream. So I'm not going to give the whole story, but essentially, like, I went to replace the thermal paste because I thought that might have been one of the issues of my blue screening. I thought maybe, you know, it was overheating the CPU because I improperly applied it or something. So I replaced that, and I ended up snapping one of the, like, screw posts for the cooler. And so I had to buy, like, an entirely new bracket set, well, not bracket set, but in order to get the screw posts, I had to buy a new bracket set, you know? And so eventually we got all that done and replaced, and like 5 times of applying thermal paste later, we finally got it right and things are looking good. It was a struggle. But we're good now. We're good now. However, I don't know if this is going to fix the blue screening issue I was having. Because the blue screening issue was 100% a CPU-based blue screen, like, error code. So let's hope that reseating the CPU and, you know, applying new paste and stuff will actually fix it. Oh, and I forgot there was one other thing I didn't tell you guys about it that was crazy. When I, was doing all of that, when I picked up the PC, the front panel accidentally came off, and it revealed that there was so much dust buildup on the opposite side of the rad that no wonder it wasn't getting good cooling as well. Like, just cleaning that off helped the temps by like 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. And it's like, I've cleaned that case out so much, but I've never taken the front panel off, so I guess that just cleaning it from the inside of the PC wasn't getting that air into where it needed to in the front panel. So like that entire front panel and fans were just covered in dust. Whereas the rest of the PC was spotless. It was just like they had like very poor ventilation and stuff, it seems. Psycho, thank you for the super chat. Gotta go, Crow, get that typical rack. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing good, brother. You think they'll add a Great One Reindeer? I doubt it, man. I don't think so. Does this mean we're going back to 3 streams a week? That is going to fully depend on how I feel. It's going to depend on like how good I am at getting videos done on time. And also, since we haven't had a new map or new species or new Great One in a while, like, there's only so much I can do without getting bored with it, right? And you guys know me, I don't want to be making content if I'm not enjoying it. Which is why we've kind of been doing like 1 or 2 streams a week, is because there's not been any like major new content recently aside from the weapon pack and Tiabro Atar, but I'm not really interested in doing Tiabro Atar. And there's only so much replay value a weapon pack will give you. Once we get a new like map or Great One or something like that, I'll probably be streaming every day for a few weeks and then go back to like 3 streams, maybe 4 streams a week after that. This game like heavily relies on new content. But I will try to do some more streams, man. I'll try. I really, like, right now, with all the delays I've had with the PC being weird for 3 days, I really got to focus on getting videos recorded first. Once I focus on getting some videos recorded, edited, uploaded, then I'll know a little bit more about how much I'm going to be streaming in the next few weeks. Your Twitch broke? Rip, Volt. Sucks to suck, dude. Ah, you turd. You turd of a deer. How dare he dodge a bullet? No, he's floating. That's so rude. Yeah, for sure, Volt. For sure. I got you, dude. You're fine. You'll be fine, bruh. Ooh, a Cape Buffalo Great One would be sick, man. That'd be so cool. Cape Buffalo Great One would be awesome. If they're going to do a Verhonga one, I want it to be either a Cape Buffalo or a lion. Give me one of those and I'll be happy. It's crazy to think Verhonga's the only map with no Great One. Every other map in the game, you can get a Great One on. Seems like they're doing a Great One of every class. Maybe. It would be kind of cool to see a class 3 Great One. Not gonna lie. Give us a Musk Deer. Musk Deer Great One. EW, please. Just for the heck of it. I know they would really suck to grind, but they'd be kind of cool looking. Smoked. Absolutely destroyed. That poor deer stood no chance. Rabbit Great One. No! We don't need a Rabbit Great One yet. Don't make me suffer that much yet, man. Ooh, drowning our ATV. Let's go. A Bugs Bunny Great One. Bighorn Great One. That could be kind of cool. Although, Bighorn are kind of ugly, so I don't know if I'd like a Bighorn Great One. I'm not a big fan of the way they've done the horns for them. Great One Mallard. See, that would be kind of cool just because we haven't had waterfowl, but it would also be just really awful to grind because waterfowl respawn weird. But I do think it would look cool. I think they could make it look really cool. Yeah, Volt, rip. Volt, what's going to happen if, like, Twitch gets to the level of YouTube? How are you ever going to survive then? I want more of the African Big Five. Ooh, same. Give us the Big Five, man. Also, guys, I'm probably going to do a video on the season. If you guys watch Flinter, you probably know what that game is. It's a game that I actually have owned for over a year and a half now at this point. I bought it pretty quickly after it released. Never got into it because of how janky the UI is and how janky the movement and aiming is. But it is a hunting game that probably has the coolest antlers of any game. Like, the deer that you can find in that game, oh my gosh, they're so impressive. And they just added like a random antler generation system that improved it even more. The one downside is it's only whitetail deer and coyotes at the moment, I believe. Whitetail deer, coyotes, and I think they're about to add turkeys to the game. But it really gives the vibes of the old Deer Hunter series. Like, the OG Deer Hunter series is the best comparison I can give. But it is such an impressive antler system that even though the game looks like it was made in 2000, it is so cool just to see the variety in antlers. So I'm probably going to make a video on that. I killed my first buck a few nights ago. And looking to get some of the giants that are in that game. Yes, it's called The Season. It is. It's like, I think it's called like deerhunterfan.com presents The Season. But if you just type in like The Season, it should come up. But it's a cool game. I've kind of got used to the movement and stuff. Bought myself a scope finally, so it's a little easier to aim. So I might start making a couple of videos like every once in a while on that. It's pretty fun. All right, let's go hunt some foxes, chat. Let's go hunt some little foxies. I'd rather have a typical rack whitetail and wild. Just because that's more rare than my favorite moose combo would be. Okay, so what the heck is my fox loadout going to look like now? What am I going to do for my fox loadout? Where is my fox loadout? There it is. Fox! Got that. Where's the skus? The SKS, the skus. Okay, we got enough weight. We'll take the 22-250 and the skus. Get the angler and the Odin. Probably should save the loadout. Where is... I can't access it again. Oh. There. Nope. Come on, bro. You gotta be joking. What is happening? Why can't I access it? But now. I broke the game. I'm gonna have to exit and go back in. What is happening, chat? What is our luck right now? Oh yeah, 300 AR for real, jivers. You know, if I see something tiny, I gotta pop it with the 300. It's only fair. Oh my gosh, finally I got to access it. Save loadout. Let's change the skins. Okay, so this actually already has the new skins on it. I was gonna say, let's only use the new skins from the community challenge. And that's what we got on here already. Now let's go to the Quest Reaper. Do that. No. Not happening. That looks kind of clean. But what if? Why not? Let's do it. The Varminter. I don't mind that. That's kind of cool looking. Now we change the time. I know, right, Caitlin? Fox? What? Unbelievable. I set it to the right time for Fox, right? 19. I think I did. You do 1830? Got you. Okay. I should probably pull up my Fox counter on my phone. Where is it? Fox. There we go. Okay, so I've killed 417 male foxes, probably about 1,000 in total, counting the females. Majority being on here. A few of them were on Salzwiesen Park, but most have been on this map. Let's main menu once again now that we're in their time, because they don't seem to be there. Life is what happens to you while you're busy playing the hunter. Amen. I'd agree if this wasn't my job, but it's my job. So to me, you know, this is just, this replaces the hours that I would be spending on any other job. And then anytime I'm not on this, I'm with my family. We need an ant great one. I don't know about that one. About that one. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, nothing here. Now, there may be no respawns because I did shoot some for a video a while back and I have not visited this map since. So we might still need to wait for the respawns for foxes. I think there was one I missed last time, though. I think it was over here. Oh, yep. There it is. Got him. Man. Feels bad. Ooh, smoked. Okay, so we killed 2. I'll take it. Have you got a haircut recently, Crow? I haven't got a haircut in, like, years. Years. I plan to in the summertime, though. Just because, like, it's been so long since I've cut my hair that it's starting to get kind of, like... There's a lot of, like, uneven length hairs growing, and it's, like, it's bugging me. It's bugging me, so... I probably will have it all, like, cut off soon. And, like, restart the growth of it. My beautiful flowing locks will be gone in the summertime, most likely. Now, while we're waiting for those to respawn, let's go check some of my other lakes that I usually get some at. We're getting a taper fade? No. Likely it'll be like a buzz cut or something. What haircut do you have? I have long hair right now. It's like past my shoulders. Goes down to my chest at the moment. You don't need a weatherman to play the hunter. Exactly. Exactly. I can go hunting anytime I want here on the hunter. Longer than mine? Yeah, my hair is getting... It's pretty long. I've even trimmed it down a bit. But hey, what can I say, man? My wife likes long hair, so... And I prefer the way I look with long hair as well, so... Gotta do it. It's the way to, you know, hide the terrible hairline. Hog deer. Hey there, bud. What's up, little hoggy doggy? What's my fox setup look like? It's pretty basic right now, to be honest, man. I don't have anything crazy set up. Just tents at a few lakes that are hard to get to. And then this is my main lake right here. That's it. I'm not going as hardcore with the fox as I have with other grinds, so... I haven't set it up quite as, like, perfect as other things. Hello, little axis deer. Look at you. Aw, adorable. Running away from me like you're scared. I occasionally get a male fox down here, so I'm thinking we may have one, but... It's very hit or miss. Check this top lake, because this is apparently, like, the other one for the 2-lake method, but I never get consistent spawns there. But I don't know. What's up, Titan? How's it going? Oh, and also, I read your message, but I didn't say hi. How's it going, Spider? How you doing, brother? I don't think I said hi, at least. Why don't I use face cam? I just don't like it, man. I'm a very anxious person, and having a camera on me for hours at a time just is not good. I feel like I'm not a good content creator if I'm worried about stuff like that, you know? So if I just remove the camera from the equation, I feel like I make way better content. I just like to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Make good content, you know. Or as good as I can. Where's the foxes, man? The foxes never show up at this lake for me. I swear. Everybody was telling me this was a consistent lake, and it's like I have to kill them from other places to get them to go there. I don't know. You like the whitetail great one? I love the whitetail great one. One of my favorites. They're so pretty. Get the grandpa cut? I don't know what you mean by the grandpa cut. What cut would that be? Oh, hey. 5, 5, 5, 6. Dang it, dude. You broke the streak. Because of that, you get shot last. 3 males, though. Love to see it. That's always nice. A sussy nerd. Wow, Jivers. How dare you call me a sussy nerd? Okay, help me. Oh gosh, I'm still stuck. They really need to find a way to prevent this from happening. Make this like... Make it so it's not a solid object. Make it like have no collision. That would really fix this issue. Oh, we're out. Oh my gosh, thank you. We're alive. We survived. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so just these 3, I guess. Or 5? 4? It was something. It was a lot of them. I know that. Boom, that's a male. What are you? That's the female. Bad hit there. Go get it, Hunter. Show me the way. Show me the way, brother. Oh, it's right here. I'm blind. Where's the other one, Hunter? We got one more. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, there you go. Let's go, buddy. Oh, got you. I'm looking outdoors. Interesting. There's our last male. Go check the coastline. Been a while. When herd managing male lions, what levels do you shoot? I think you would shoot 6s and above and leave the 5s. I could be wrong on that, but I think 5 is the lowest level they get. Or maybe they can get a 4 as well, but I was just leaving 5s and below, given I didn't really get too far with it, but my recommendation is leave 5s and below. If it's not working out, maybe try going even lower if it's possible to go lower. Again, I can't remember if 4s are a thing for them or not. You should get the headphone cut. Wait, just like cut my hair in the shape of headphones. That'd be kind of wild. That'd be ridiculous. You know, we get to do a croc grind while we're doing a fox grind. You'll love to see it. Do racing strips. Or racing stripes, I assume you meant. What got you into playing the Hunter? So I used to play the Hunter Classic when I was a kid. Really enjoyed the game. They announced the Hunter Call of the Wild via the launcher of the Hunter Classic back in, I think it was like mid to late 2016 they announced it. And then they eventually put out a thing on the Hunter Classics launcher saying like, hey, if you want to take part in a closed beta for the Hunter Call of the Wild, reply to this with your email or whatever. And so I did that, and I got lucky enough to get access to that closed beta back in December of 2016. And I've been playing the game off and on ever since until about 2019, where I started playing it very consistently. And then in 2020, I started doing content on it, and at that point I played it pretty much every day since. So like I've had a pretty extensive history with the Hunter. It all stemmed from loving hunting, wanting to start playing the Hunter Classic, and then that led me to this game. Smoked? I think, at least. Oh, yeah, he deaded. Oh, his buddy's a 7. Oh, breath's gone. He took my breath away. Literally. What's up, Jordy? How's it going? Will I be grinding for a great one with Kendall? Probably at some point, Isaac. He's been very busy, like, IRL recently. And I've been relatively busy recently, too, so we just haven't got around to doing it. But we do plan to in the future. Okay, they're not floating where I want them to. I'm just going to not claim them. I'm going to go look for the foxes. Pheasant are easy, Jivers. Jivers, what great one was it you got the other day? Was it fallow? Or am I tripping? Oh, no, it was tar. It was tar. That's right. You got the tar. I guess you could say tar or easy, Jivers, because you got your tar really fast. I'm not 100% sure what you even mean by that. What's up? I assume there's some typos in that sentence. Forever nap, got you. Yeah, R.I.P. the crocodiles. Crocodiles hitting that dust. Ma'am? I don't like how you're still alive. Michael, thank you so much for these 6 months as a member. Really appreciate it. Welcome back, my dude. Hope you're doing good. Bang Tang! What you doing, dude? I'm sorry, man, but you were just alive. And that was like, no. And that's a YouTube short. Expect to see that in the next couple days, guys. Got a couple crocodiles there. Not seeing any foxes. We're 10 minutes away from the end of the time. I think it's time to go back here and check out what's going on there again. Got a 13-point buck this year. Dude, that's amazing. Let's go. Let's go. That's a big boy. If you get a dead zone on the beach, will the same number of crocs still come back after the dead zone is gone? So crocs, they're pretty random and sporadic with their respawns. So most of the time, they're not going to spawn exactly where you shoot them. It's very random with them, even if you don't delete the zone with a dead zone. So I would say with them, it's good to look around everywhere anyway. How did I miss this guy right here? What? Finally hit it. Oh my gosh, that took way too much. We only got 2 of the 3, so we're gonna have to main menu to get that one to come back. Better than nothing, though. Want my money back for that foxy? Wow, Caitlin. Okay. Jeez. Sorry, I'm not perfect. Gosh. All right, let's claim these. This guy was a 7. That's kind of nice. Little baby 7 right there. By the way, guys, only 2 diamonds and 424 kills, so that's fun. That's the no HM for you. Croc Great One could be cool for sure. For sure. Croc Great One would be kind of awesome. There's the no organs hit. Got a 14-point IRL a few years ago. Not lying. Let's go, Ian. Let's go. Banteng Great One would be kind of cool, Liquid. That would be kind of cool. There's a lot of species that I think would make good Great Ones. No matter which one they're going to do. There we go. Black bear are tons of fun, Hood by. Love me some black bear hunting. Need to make more fur types for the red deer Great One. I agree. They definitely do. It is the least impressive Great One at the moment just due to the lack of variety. One down. Let's go. Guys, we've killed like 7 foxes in 23 minutes. This is why I usually don't stream fox hunting. But I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it, you know? You guys want to see it. Maybe I'll stream it some more, but I always feel like whenever I do fox hunting on stream, it ends up getting boring. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the way I perceive it. Maybe you guys actually really like watching the fox struggle. Three fox every 7 minutes. Let's go. Dude, we're cooking. We're cooking. Absolutely cooking. We should probably check the river. It's been way too long since I've checked that. Gotta lock in on the island strat, but my pheasant setup. I like my pheasant setup, K-Mac. And I feel like I get just as many male foxes doing this. Because I get between 5 and 6 males at that lake and in most occasions. We didn't give them enough time to all respawn that time, but usually I get 5 or 6 males at that lake right there. So I've just been doing the Emerald Coast one. I missed a membership, did I? Oh yeah, Barnett Outdoor. Thank you so much for the membership. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrap uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. As well as some exclusive members videos I've been uploading recently. Appreciate you, dude. Got me too when I walked in. Yeah, but like, I like my pheasant setup and I don't want to have to reset it up. I don't know. I tried the island method a little bit. I feel like I didn't have as many duos of foxes as most people. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, it just didn't seem like it was as good as what people have told me. I guess it could just be luck of the draw with spawns, but I've enjoyed Emerald for foxes pretty well. Pretty well. I can't speak, I swear. Oh, my real name is Flinter, Blaze. It's Flinter Rooster Crow. That's my full name. Full government name, Flinter Rooster Crow. Yeah, K-Mac. I mean, maybe I'll try it in the future, but like, Emerald's been working out all right for me. Scarecrow, what do I do? I'm on my Black Bear Great One grind. I have 2 already. I've lost 3 trophies because I didn't shoot them in their own, and then they never came back. Well, you shouldn't lose trophies for not shooting them. They're not just going to disappear on you. That's not normal at all if trophies are just disappearing off your map. That's crazy, Koopler. Now, is your friend keeping track with an actual counter or just guessing? What a chill name. Your parents are awesome for giving you that name. I know, right? Flinter Rooster Crow is like the dream name. That's what I was thinking too, man. Like when I was given that name as a kid, I was like, yeah, you rock, Mom. You rock, Dad. Give me that name. Flinter Rooster Crow. I'll be the greatest thing ever. Funny story, I was in a tree stand one day, was sitting there for a couple of hours. Got a call from my mom. She said, your brother's being born right now. So me wasting no time, jumped off the tree stand, broke my ankle, zombie walked to the car. Dad finally got to the hospital. And then I was wanting to see my brother when my dad picked me up and put me on a stretcher. Oh my gosh, dude. That is like, that's a lot of stuff happening at once. Holy. That's crazy. Well, I mean, man, the things we'll do for family, right? That's wild. Not gonna lie, chat. I think I'm gonna move off of Foxes to something else. This is why I don't usually stream Foxes. It's just really boring. Let's put up a vote on YouTube. I'll link it in the Twitch chat if you guys want to vote as well. I don't want to make it on 2 because then I have to add the numbers together and it's too much time it'll take. But I will link it in the Twitch chat. So the options are going to be bear, R, or fallow. Bear, tar, fallow. Here you go, Twitch chat. You want to vote on it? There you go. We already did Whitetail, Braden. You missed it. It was the first hour of the stream. Looks like fallow. Yeah. Chat loves their antlered species, man. It's a brand new fallow grind, by the way. I've killed nothing on that fallow grind. So, it's going to be a fresh grind. Have not shot a single fallow since our last great one fallow. Which also means unlikely we'd get a great one today on fallow. But hey, maybe we'll get lucky and get like a sub 100 grind. I guess we'll see. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to vote. Let's see. I think bear, I'm like 400 kills in or something. 300 or 400 kills. Could be tripping. What am I at on bear? I'm at 245 kills on bear. What am I at on tar? So for tar, I'm at 47 kills. So we're at 0 kills on fallow, 245 on bear, and only 47 on tar. So use that to decide your vote. Fallow is probably the least likely we'd get a great one. Bear would be the most likely just because we've had more kills. Tar, I've had really short grinds from them recently. So, hey, maybe tar would pop something crazy super quick. We'll give it to about 150 votes. We're at 111 votes right now. If you guys have not voted on the poll, get your votes in. You decide what I hunt next. I didn't see it, Future. I didn't see it. There's a lot of chat messages, man. Red deer, please. I don't have a setup for red deer at the moment. If I was set up for them, they'd be on the poll. This poll is so close, guys. Bear at 39%. Oh, bear at 40%. Fallow at 42%. Tar at 19%. If you guys want a specific thing to win, get your votes in because it's really close. Bro, the foxes are just yapping like crazy. Click the link, Caleb. The YouTube link in chat, that's where the poll is on YouTube. Only reason I don't do it on Twitch and YouTube is because then I have to manually, like, take the numbers from each and add them together to figure out what won. Oh my gosh, this poll is so close! 12 votes until we end the poll. Not 11 votes. 10 votes left. We're tied. Fallow and Bear both have 41. Oh, 42 for Fallow now. Bear with 41. Oh, Bear taking the lead. Barely. Oh, no pun intended. Barely. It's blocked for you? What did you do in my chat, Caleb, to get blocked? What did you do in my chat if you can't vote? All right, and it looks like the vote has come to an end. That is ridiculous, man. Fallow won by 1%. Holy crap. That is a close poll. Fallow it is, bro. Fallow it is, I guess. So we're starting a brand new Fallow grind. We're currently at 0 kills. Hey, guys, maybe we'll get like a 20 kill great one or like a 100 kill great one Fallow. That'd be kind of lit. I've never had a Fallow grind that low, I don't think. I think we go to 12 for Fallow. Yeah, 12. Super short Fallow grind incoming. I hope so, Caitlin. I hope so. Oh, got you, Carnage. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Like parental controls or something, essentially. Gotcha, brother. What's up, Delta Tom? Welcome back, dude. Do you think HM affects the great one? I do. Yeah, I definitely think it affects it. I mean, when you see like how many short grinds most of us that use HM get compared to the short grinds that non-HM users get, in my opinion, yeah, it does affect it. Obviously, you're still going to get long grinds even while using HM, but it seems like the short ones happen way more often if you do HM properly. Yeah, Wyatt, we're just kind of like going for whatever people vote for today. So far, we started with Whitetail for an hour. We hunted Fox for 30 minutes after. And then now chat just voted for Fallow, so we're going for Fallow. I'm doing good, Wyatt. I'm doing good. Hopefully you are too. I've had a few days off from doing like YouTube stuff because my PC was struggling. So I've had kind of a little bit of time to not really relax because I was panicking about my PC being like on the fritz, but had some time to do some other stuff. A friend of mine came over yesterday. My buddy John. He's one of my internet friends I met on Counter-Strike like close to 10 years ago at this point, like 8 years ago. Only the second time I've been able to meet up with him in person, and he spent like most of the day over here yesterday. So we went out to get some food. We did a little bit of shopping, showed him around the place and stuff. And of course, our daughter was super excited to entertain a guest. So she was like showing him all of her toys. It was a fun time, you know, got to do a little bit of relaxing and stuff. A little bit of chilling like a villain. Oh, they dead. They dead. They on the ground. They dead. The fallow stand no chance. Wow, wow. Oh, got you, Carnage. Yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting for sure. Killing and chilling. Yeah, dude, that's what we're doing. We're killing and chilling. That explains the Call of the Wild stream. Killing and chilling. It's interesting future nostalgia because, like, the whole thing about it from the research I've done is that they didn't actually bring the direwolf back. They brought back something that is close to what it was. So, like, technically, they didn't bring back direwolves. They just modified gray wolf DNA to, like, give them characteristics of a direwolf. At least that's what I understand from what I've looked at. It's definitely cool, though. Like, I can't lie. It's very, very cool. And they're freaking adorable little wolves, so definitely sick. But it's not like a full de-extinction of direwolf because they're not the exact same. They're close, but they're not the exact same, you know? I haven't counted them. I'm looking outdoors, but if you go to like the true score, it's going to tell you exactly how many tines there is on it. Nothing. Disgusting. Ew. Imposter wolves, exactly. Speaking of imposters, guess what, chat? Tuesday, we're playing Among Us on the second channel. We're playing Among Us on the second channel. We've done one Among Us stream on there before, and it lasted like 5 hours. We had so much fun with it. If you guys want to see some Among Us action, check out my Scarecrow Uncensored channel. Just note that it's not family friendly. It's more of like a normal channel where we just let things fly. But it's a fun time. Tuesday we'll be doing that Among Us stream. What time will it be at? So it'll be at 6 p.m. or no, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Should be a lot of fun. The whole gang's going to be there. We're going to be going crazy. It's going to be an awesome time. Yeah, exactly what's up. Pretty much. Like, they edited, like, the genes, essentially, right? They, like, spliced some stuff and, like, maneuvered some stuff, and boom, new species. Why Among Us? Because that's what the wheel chose. If you didn't know, our friend Draytalk, he spins a wheel with, like, 4 or 5 different games on it every week, and whatever it lands on is what we play on Tuesday. It's got stuff like Party Animals, Among Us, the Hunter Classic, couple other games that I'm spacing out on at the moment. Golf, it's on there, I think. It's overall a very fun time. Dude, that's a new 2. We gotta kill it, right? Because this is my main zone. I can't lose a shooter fallow deer. That's gonna like really hamper my my progress here. Rap! We shot the doe! Back out! It's 14 changes in 20 places in the DNA strand for direwolf. That's crazy, man. The fact that you can even do that to, like, make a new creature is just insane to me. Like, that's wild that technology has come so far that you can just maneuver DNA to create a new species. Like, holy crap, dude. What if one day they maneuver my DNA and I become like a Cyclops or something? Like, what the heck, bro? Technology's getting too freaking good. Pretty soon you'll be able to buy a gaming PC for like $5 and it'll run every game on ultra settings. Did we kill it? No, this little freak is still alive. Boop! You suck. You dead. 7 fallow kills on the grind. Let's go. Yeah, probably Carnage. That'd be terrifying. The thing is, I don't think they would modify human DNA to create something new because that would be very unethical. I feel like the world views it differently when it's on an animal versus a human, whether that's right or wrong, right? Like, I think they view it differently if it was on a human. Or at least, at the very least, they would probably get more backlash if it was a human. We can make Batman. Oh my gosh, dude. Splice some bat DNA into human DNA. Oh my god. What type of monstrosity would that create? That's the point where I'd be like, okay, just take me off this earth already. Gosh. Just get me out of here before the bat people take over. Oh my gosh. It's scary, like, how far technology has gone in the last 10 years. Like, the advances they've made in 10 years are insane. Some of it terrifying, some of it really cool, you know? I didn't miss too much, Jordy. We got a few diamond whitetail. Had practically nothing happen during the fox grinding part. And now we're hunting some fallow deer for the last little segment of the stream. Aquitty, thank you for the 29 months. Welcome back. Appreciate you as always. Hope you're doing good. Can you do a live stream with KG Gaming? I already did one with him. On the release day of the new weapon pack, I did a stream with KG. It was a lot of fun, man. We hunted like some tar and chamois in the mountains. See, like, I could see that being helpful, Future Nostalgia. Like, if they could modify the DNA of a child to, like, make it so they don't have, like, a disease or something, like, to get rid of a disease, I could see that being very helpful. But, like, if they ever start crossing humans and animals with DNA splicing type crap that they're doing and stuff, that's where it would become terrifying. But if they can use it in a good way to, like, end certain diseases, like, end certain from birth diseases, like, that would be great, obviously. I think it really comes down to how they decide to use this technology that's being developed, you know, year after year. If they can find a good way to use it that helps everybody, then I'm 100% fine with it. But if it starts, like, getting to the point where they're doing weird stuff just to do it, and it ends up, you know, really causing some crazy stuff to happen, then we got a problem. Let's just hope they use it in a smart way, you know? Like, the whole direwolf thing is cool. It's cool. But, like, don't you dare bring back a T-Rex. We've seen what happens in the movies. That thing's breaking out and it's killing everybody. Appreciate that, 600. Appreciate that, dude. Got bored of lions, ended up with 1 diamond and a few golds. Nice, dude. Love to see it. WC Adventures, thank you for the super chat. Hope you're doing fantastic, bro. Do a little quick reset here. Wait, where did I fast travel to? I fast traveled to the wrong one. I'm tripping. It's over here. We got to go there. Taking furries to a new level. That's hilarious. Apparently. Wait, what got taken down? Was it the tree stand I had up in this tree? I think I had one there at least. Okay, bye, you silly little fallow deer. Gonna run away from me like that? Come on, bro. Nothing here. This is disgusting. Come on. Give me the spawns, man. Oh, there we go. There's a little feller. Dead kills on the fallow grind. Oh, yeah. Nice time, guys. Let's go. Love to see those great ones popping up, brother. It's possible it could happen, Tucker. You never know, man. What's up, Trixie? How's it going? Ever going to play Fishing Planet? I play it on my second channel. Or not second channel, third channel. My Scarecrow the Angler channel, you'll find like probably 7 or 8 different Fishing Planet videos. Maybe even more. I can't remember exactly. I think we need to back up to get them to render in or something. Or maybe they're just being weird. Oh, there they are. Hey, guys. Speaking of Fishing Planet, I'm going to be playing it whenever they release the next map. Because they're going to release another saltwater map, apparently. Which I'm a big fan of their current saltwater map, so definitely excited to see what the next one has to offer. From what I've read, it's got some pretty cool stuff, so definitely will make content on that on the Angling channel whenever that releases. What do we got here, bro? 237. You disgust me, little fallow. Why aren't you a diamond? Ew. Ew, bro. He's not a diamond. How dare he? Get the other herd to show up real quick. He's trying his best. Of course, you know? Aren't we all? We're all just trying our best in life. Miss this game. I can't wait to come back. Dude, such a fun game. Such a fun game. One of those games that I have a hard time getting, like, tired of completely. Like, sure, there's certain aspects of the game I get tired of, but overall, it's a game I always enjoy playing. Yeah, Dark Owl, we're going for some fallow deer for the last species of the day. We hunted whitetail, then we hunted fox, now we're on to the fallow. Yeah, the fallow pheasants, Jivers and Caitlin. The fallow pheasant. The new subspecies of pheasants they have genetically engineered to have antlers of fallow deer. That's what it is. Not gonna lie, that's a creature I want. Give me some pheasants with fallow antlers. Yeah, they would suck at flying. They'd be flopping and plopping all over the place. It's like they'd try to fly straight, but they just crash into the ground. They'd be the only walking species of pheasant. They'd be doomed to the ground. Nothing over there. Like a frisbee with a dumbbell on it. That is a phenomenal way to explain it, Aquity. That's hilarious. You know what, chat? I feel like after this stream, I'm going to do another stream on my other channel. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I do another stream on my second channel of a different game whenever we end this one? Looks like you guys want to see it. Okay. We'll maybe do a little second channel stream after this one is done. I've been playing this game called Schedule 1. Now, if you're a big fan of the main channel here, you probably have never heard of it because it's definitely the farthest thing from family friendly. But the game is so fun. So addicting to play. I'll probably be streaming that on the second channel. Again, I always try to warn people. My second channel is not a family-friendly channel, while this main channel is a family-friendly channel. So just note that when going into a second channel stream, that it's very different from these. But, you know, might stream a little bit of Schedule 1. It's a fun game. I love that game so much. I've been very addicted to it recently. Like 5 or 6 hours, or not hours, 5 or 6 days ago, I spent 12 hours playing it in one day on one of my off days. You know, one of my days where I wasn't doing content for Call of the Wild. I spent 12 hours on it in one day. It is freaking addicting. Later, Aquity, thank you for dropping in. Yeah, Carnage, I'll likely stream it to Twitch as well. Because my Twitch channel is kind of just like I stream anything there, you know? I know a lot of the Twitch streams are Call of the Wild, but Twitch is kind of like, I'll stream whatever there, you know? My second channel is called Scarecrow Uncensored. You can actually do !2 if you're a member or moderator, and it'll pop it up. On Twitch, anybody can do it, !2, boom, boom, boom. We will be live over there after this. I don't know the exact time. I'll probably take like a 30-minute break to go get some food, you know, get some dinner, and then we'll start the stream up on the second channel. Yeah, definitely, Dre. You're going to have to get it, man, because it is so much more fun in multiplayer than single player. And I mean, that's saying a lot because I've spent most of my time in single player, but the few times I've done multiplayer, it was very fun. We'll have to see if we can get Nate to get it maybe, and, you know, see if anybody else wants to join in too. Will it be on YouTube? Yes, it will be on YouTube, Colton, but it's going to be on my second channel. The link is a few messages above your last message. We're going to be playing that over there. Probably in like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how long dinner takes for me. We're going to end this Call of the Wild stream here. We're about to hit 2 hours, which is my normal time for Call of the Wild streams. So we're going to hop off. But I appreciate you all. We've had a fun time today. Got lots of diamond whitetail. Didn't have much luck with fallow or fox, unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It's just been nice to get back to streaming after a few days of not being able to. So I hope you guys had fun. We'll be streaming again in like an hour or less on my second channel, so stay tuned for that. Connor, thank you for the super chat. Can a male fallow get in a zone with all females? Yes, they can. They can indeed. But anyway, thank you guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace, peace.